Good morning, everyone, respectful lecturer and fellow friends. Today, my team and I will be presenting a debate for our assignment one. The topic for today's debate is: should social media platform be held responsible for the spreading fake news? So, I'm Diana Rajan, and together with my team members Jason, Asma, and Vasugi, we will be debating on this topic. Let's begin the debate. So, good morning, everyone. Today, I strongly stand with the topic that social media platform should be held responsible for spreading fake news. Let me share the four clear reasons. First, other industries are already responsible when they are sharing wrong information. For example, publisher, newspaper, and TV station can be punished if they spread false news. So, why social media will get the free pass? In traditional media is held accountable, then platform like Facebook or TikTok should also take the blame. Second, fake news bring them profit. In the research from Cesita 2023 showed that fake news often goes viral because it's get more likes and share, which means more ads, money for the platform. In other words, they are actually make money from the fake news. So it's only fair that they are held responsible. Third, users expect safety. People want to use Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok without the wrong worrying if the information is true or fake. If these companies don't take action, users lost the trust. In survey from Pure Research Center 2022, showed that over 60% of users believe platform should deliver an active stop the fake news. Finally, social media in the main space where fake news spread, where the fake news spread. In real life, it takes time for a rumor to move from one person to another. But online, just a one click can spread false information to million people instantly. Because this platform provide the space and the tools for spreading, so they cannot run away from this responsibility. Therefore, with this all these points, it's clearly show that social media platform must be held accountable for the fake news problem.
While the proposition raises concern, we must understand the risks of their arguments. Holding social media fully responsible can harm freedom of speech. If companies control every post, it may lead to censorship where people are afraid to share their opinions. Also, the real responsibility lies with the individuals. Just like in real life, we all choose what to believe and to share. Instead of blaming platforms only, we should focus on educations and the critical thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, I strongly oppose the motion. Let me explain my four reasons. The first is about freedom of speech. Social media is a platform, not a publisher. If they start controlling every post, it will risk to censorship and silence the people's voice. For an example, Humans Right Watch has warned about the governments and the companies of for misusing this power to suppress the criticism. Secondly, individual responsibility matters. Just like in real life, people must think critically. If if someone spreads a rumor in their community, we don't blame the park or the cafe where they sit. It similar to the social media should not take all of the blame. Thirdly, there are practical limitations of this. Billions of course are uploaded daily. It is simply it is simply impossible for companies to check each and one of without slowing down services or making big mistakes. Even AI tools cannot catch every single post correctly. For the fourth point, the role of government and education is crucial. Instead of expecting social media to literacy, everything. For an example, the government should create better laws and the schools should teach the social media literacy. For an example, UNESCO 2023 has been running programs worldwide to train young people in spotting fake news. Therefore, we all should understand that the responsibility should be shared, not pushed entirely onto the social media platform.
Okay, the opposition say this about the freedom of speech, but we are not are not asking to silent people. We are asking platform to stop harmful lies. Free speech does not mean the right to spread the dangerous misinformations. They also argue that it is individual responsibility. But let's be honest, not everyone has the time or skill to check the facts. So that's why platform with all their resources must step in. Finally, while government and education do a play role, social media companies are the front line. So fake news spread truly their ad, so they cannot escape from the responsibility. So I pass to the next debater.
Hi, my name is Yasma. Um, ladies and gentlemen, I stand strongly with the motion that social media platforms should be held responsible for spreading fake news. Firstly, my point is platform control the content flow. Those company design algorithms that decide what we see. Sadly, those algorithms often prioritize engagement over truth, boosting sensational or misleading stories. Since they control the system, they must also take responsibility for the harm it causes. Secondly, they have a responsibility to protect public interest, just like newspaper or TV station are held accountable for false reporting. Social media must do the same. Fake news can damage public health, influence electric unfairly, and even create violence in society. If platforms are the space where they happen, then they must answer for it. So thirdly, they have to power and resources to art company like Meta, Twitter, and TikTok are billion-dollar gains. They have advanced AI expert staff and huge budget. They can implement stronger fact checking and verification system. But too often they choose profit over responsibility. My final point is accountability promotes safer online space. If platforms are held responsible, they will be forced to improve transparency, strengthen moderation, and invest in digital literacy. This will help build a healthier, more trustworthy online world for everyone. That is why with all those reasons, social media must be held accountability for fake news.
Thank you, Siti Asma. Now I'll talk about the opposition side. While the proposition makes a valid concern, their arguments ignore important realities. The real truth is the user create the spread fake news, not platform. Social media is just the medium. If a person writes something false, the responsibility should be on the individual, not in the company. Also, forcing platforms to take full blame risks censorship to protect themselves. They may start deleting too much of the content, even genuine opinions. Criticism or minor voices. This can harm free expressions. Ladies and gentlemen, I strongly oppose the motion. Let me explain my 4 points. First, user create and spread fake news. Platforms don't write this post. It's individual who type, share, and believe misinformation. Just like how gossip spread in real life, the responsibility falls on the people, not the park or cafe where they spoke. Secondly, holding platform responsible risk censorship. If companies fear punishment, they will over control. They may delay post, silence criticism, or suppress minority opinion. Reports from Human Rights Watch 2023 warned that this can be abused by government to the shutdown voices they dislike. Third is fake news itself. It's difficult to define. What one person calls fake news might actually be satire, political opinion, or strong criticism. Forcing platform or to judging what is the truth risk unfair control and bias. Fourthly, education is the better long-term solution. Instead of blaming platforms only, government and school should teach digital literacy so people can recognize misinformation themselves. UNESCO 2000 has shown that media education help reduce the power of fake news more effectively than just banning posts. Therefore, it's a clear responsibility should lie with individual and social, not only social media platform. That's all.
Okay, the opposition says it's only user fault, but who give user the tools, the algorithms and the platform to spread so widely? Without those company, design fake news will never reach millions so quickly. They also warn about censorship, but accountability doesn't mean silencing voices. It means stopping harmful lies that can hurt people's lives. There's difference between opinion and false facts. Finally, while education is important, it is too slow on its own. Fake news spread in second. Platform with their resources must act immediately because the damage happened on the network. So thank you. That's all from me.
Okay, and finally, ladies and gentlemen, from our proposition time. So, the fake news spread fastest on social media because of the very system these companies create. So they profit from it and they control the flow and they have the resources to stop it. So holding them accountable is not about the silencing opinion, but about the protecting society from the dangerous lies that harm health, elections, and peace. Just as a traditional media is responsible, so must social media be for a safer, more trustworthy online world, and also the motion must be standard. So that's all from our proposition side.
Let I speak from my opposition side. Ladies and gentlemen, the blame should not fall only on platform. User creates and share fake news, and education is the best long-term solution. If we hold platform fully responsible, it's a risk censorship, bias, and silencing real voices. Freedom of speech must be protected. The better path is teaching people to think critically, not handling control of a true big technology companies. For this reason, we oppose the motion. That's all from me. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. So this is from our team. Thank you.
Thank you.